This is the Dallas Morning News.
Eat, Drink, DFW from the Dallas Morning News is made possible by Central Market.
Hello, and welcome to Eat, Drink, DFW, the podcast from the Dallas Morning News food team. Each week, we take a look at food and drink trends in North Texas, talk about restaurants in Dallas-Fort Worth, learn some new recipes, and sometimes even get tips from you, our listeners. I'm Julie Fisk, podcast producer for the Dallas Morning News, and this week we'll argue over where to find Dallas's best patios and talk about whether the food at Dallas's new Netflix house is any good. We also recently shared the revelation that Chili's no longer serves chili, and you had a surprising reaction. That's all coming up right after this.
Central Market is really into food, like fish flown in so fresh it still has jet lag into food. Our sourdough starter has been around since grunge was a thing into food. We're talking more prime cuts than a greatest hits album into food. Central Market is really into food. If you are too, then we're the HQ for you, whether you're a make every recipe in the cookbook foodie or a my favorite recipe is reheat type who just digs the delectable. No place makes every day more delicious like Central Market. Really into food. Shop now at centralmarket.com.
For the latest food and restaurant news in Dallas-Fort Worth, visit dallasnews.com/food. Also, we'd love to hear from you, so email us at eatdrink@dallasnews.com with any thoughts or suggestions. Today, I'm joined by our food writers, Sarah Blaskovich, Zakaria Washington, and Imelda Garcia. But before we dig in, some congratulations are in order.
That's right. The Dallas Morning News won its 10th Pulitzer Prize this week.
Woo!
I know. This is the biggest award in journalism, full stop. The honor goes to architecture critic Mark Lamster, who spent much of late 2025 defending Dallas City Hall. That's a landmark created by I.M. Pei, and it is one that's in jeopardy of being torn down. So huge congrats to Mark Lamster for bringing my beloved newspaper, our beloved newspaper, another Pulitzer Prize.
That's amazing.
And also someone in this room won an award.
Yes, they did. Our beloved Imelda Garcia won a Journalism of the Year award for Community Engagement Reporter of the Year. Imelda, you are so wonderful, and this is such a deserved award.
It was for DFW Sabores. You remember that series about authentic Mexican food in North Texas? It's a huge honor for me to receive that award.
Imelda, that's such a cool project. And we have to thank former food editor Anna Butler, who worked with you on that for so long.
Yes.
But what I think it brought to our newspaper, which has covered, food news for a long time, it brought so much texture and context. And Imelda, nobody could have done it better than you.
I love you guys. Thank you.
So we need to get drinks to celebrate this.
Yes,
all
please.
this incredible journalism. And honestly, it is an honor to watch you guys and watch all the hard work you do every single day. But moving on, since the weather's been beautiful outside, we're going to start with patios.
Ooh, okay. This is totally my lane, you guys. Not so much a Pulitzer Prize, certainly patios. They all start with P.
Still important.
Thank you. We just released a new list of Dallas's 15 most fabulous patios.
And I saw this online. It looked extra pretty. It was so gorgeous.
Thank you. Okay, so we're sort of proud of that piece because the Dallas Morning News has a new system for publishing best of lists, and Best Patios was the first of the bunch. So the new layout makes the story easier to read, and it also comes with a handy map to find the restaurant or the bar closest to you. You can even read the list and mark which ones you've been to and which ones you haven't. And then our system auto-generates a list of the must-visit patios based on the spots you have yet to go. Isn't that cool?
That is awesome.
So before I talk about some of my favorite patios, what are some of yours? Where do you go when you want dinner or a drink outside in Dallas?
Katy Trail Ice House. I fell in love with that place the first time I went, and I've been going back since. It's just so pretty. It's so shaded. There's so many different places to sit, and it never gets really overly packed.
And incredible people watching. So many beautiful people. Out there on the trail.
Yes.
Am I creepy for saying that?
No.
No, and the funniest thing to me is when somebody walks in from the trail in the most perfect matching top and bottom athleisure, and you're like, you were not running. I know you were not running. Look at your hair. You look phenomenal. You got your girlfriends with you. You got your perfect dog.
Yeah, no sweat.
I kind of love that too, because I also do not want to run down the Katy Trail and then go have beers. No, I just want to show up looking pretty.
Yeah, and what about when they enter and you are eating a burger or something and it's like, oh no, don't make me feel bad.
It's always me. I'm like, if we're going to go there, we're going for it. It's the jalapeno bottle caps, which is the fried jalapenos.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
The beerita is the margarita in a goblet with the little baby beer upside down
cute.
in it. So
It's
cute.
a lot.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's culinary dropout. You can see the skyline of Dallas, and I love that they have a bar in there, like a British style bar, so you can like drink and have a good conversation with your friends and everything. The steak and frites are amazing. And I have another one, and it's rather new. It's the new Pangea. They have this covered patio with a lot of plants and everything, but they have these huge air conditioning ventilators.
Yes,
so outside is going to be hell. But inside, you have to wear a sweater. I love that.
See, I'm really glad you said that because I have a hot take on patios.
Yeah.
I do not like them.
What? Wow.
Okay.
Shots fired.
Let's say I like them maybe December through March.
Oh, yeah.
And even then questionable if there are flies around. But I am a woman of a certain age, so I'm always hot. I'm always sweaty. And when my friends are like, let's sit on the patio, I'm like, why would we do that? Well, I don't want to be uncomfortable. So if I do, Lachlan's Pub is a place that I go to a lot. I really like the little patio at Resident Taco, but I will try to talk you out of a patio. So sorry about that.
Interesting.
That is a hot take. I like it.
Sorry.
Okay, mine is Chelsea Corner. It's kind of our go-to spot. It's on McKinney Avenue near Monticello, just north of Uptown, near East Dallas, near the Park Cities. I think Chelsea Corner high-key has one of the best burgers in town. And I don't think enough people are talking about it.
Myself and the bartender, we were talking about the burger. She's just saying it melts in your mouth. This is my first time trying this burger. Y'all, it was terrific.
It's
it
good.
Literally does melt in your mouth.
And you can find Zacaria's videos on the best patios at DMN Food on Instagram. A beautiful look at some of the places that Julie's going to love to hate. Also, though, at Chelsea Corner, one of the reasons I like it is because if you're not there to eat a honkin' burger and some French fries, they have healthy stuff too. Like they have this harvest bowl with Brussels sprouts and chickpeas that I love. My kids like their pizzas. My husband likes the club sandwich, and we know I hate that.
Oh, yeah.
We know that.
I think he gets it just so that I won't eat any, which is like the basis of love and marriage.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like is protecting your safe spaces, like what's on your plate that you don't want your person to eat. I like Chelsea Corner too because it has a variety of patios. So there's a front patio that's covered. There's a sunroom that, Julie, is not a patio at all. It's just very sunny, but totally indoors.
Sounds hot.
Oh gosh, maybe it is. Oh no.
Julie, even with a margarita, you hate a patio? Are you sure?
An indoor patio.
Yeah.
I hate being hot. That's the main thing.
Okay.
Oh, I am so old.
No.
Okay, and then Chelsea Corner also has a backyard where like lots of beautiful people hang out, and this is totally outdoors, Julie, I'm sorry to say, and you would not like it there.
If there's an umbrella and it's February, maybe.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
February is also like when my children didn't have school because we had an ice storm. So sure. Okay.
So that works.
Well, if anybody wants to read about these patios, go to dallasnews.com/food. And I would love to hear if I missed your favorite spot because we will be updating these lists every once in a while. And we are very open-minded to adding patios in Dallas proper that we think are worthy next time.
So we have an update on a fan favorite from Imelda. So what is going on in the old Campo Verde spot?
Hi, guys. This is a controversial news because I think Santa Claus doesn't have a home in North Texas anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's sad, right? I'm sure you all remember Campo Verde. This was the restaurant in Arlington where it was Christmas all year round. Mm-hmm. Well, now that once bright, colorful restaurant, it has now a whole new personality. Now it's dark woods and leather and those tiny little candles at the center of the table.
This sounds fancy.
It is super fancy. And as Chef Moose, the owner, he says this is a masculine steakhouse. Oh, so
Okay.
So you can imagine the ambience, right? So all those Tex-Mex dishes that were a staple at Campo Verde now are history. Now you can order a lobster tail, a Texas Wagyu, a tomahawk, a Scottish salmon. So it's a whole new concept. So Chef Moose acquired Campo Verde in early 2025. This was the restaurant that was open since 1983. So it was kind of old. In 2025, he bought it and then he reopened it in June of last year with the same Christmas theme, the same food, but elevated now. But he didn't get the response he was hoped for, so he decided to change the whole concept. And well, now it is a seafood and steak restaurant.
Imelda, what's the name of this steakhouse?
It's called Theodore's, and it's inspired by President Theodore Roosevelt. Because Chef Moose is a big admirer of him. And it's the only high-end restaurant in the neighborhood, so it's an interesting experience to go there.
One has to wonder whether the dollars and cents on a Christmas year-round Tex-Mex spot where the dishes probably weren't too expensive. Whether that model doesn't work, but buying a pricey tomahawk steak does work. I mean, what I'm seeing here, in addition to new restaurant, new vibe, is higher check price.
Mm-hmm. But it's the only place around like that, so it's a novelty. Another thing that it's interesting is that they open right before the World Cup, and they are really close to the stadium. So they are waiting for a lot of people to go there and eat.
I cannot wait to see the numbers after World Cup.
Yeah.
We are anticipating such a boost across restaurants, hotels, so much stuff. And we're going to be, I think, especially proud of quote unquote Texas food, which is not really a thing, but we're going to make it a thing, right? And so like barbecue and steak and burgers and Tex-Mex and tacos. And I want to know after the fact if we really do see that boost that we're all sort of hanging our hat on.
And we do have an episode in the works with all of our suggestions of where World Cup tourists should go and visit.
Yep.
So Zakaria, speaking of which, you tried a place I've been really interested in.
Yes, it's called Netflix House Dallas. It's a tourist attraction that opened in the Galleria Mall. It reminds me of like a museum of Netflix, and all of its shows like interactive and immersive. It's really awesome.
So it's not a movie theater or a place to go watch Netflix shows.
It's like you're walking through the set of all these different shows. When I was there was stuff from Wednesday, from Bridgerton, but I actually went to try some of their food. And so they have a restaurant inside the attraction that's called Netflix Bites. And they have all these different foods and stuff that's based on the shows. And so one thing that like caught my eye when I went was this pizza. It has potato chips and pickles drizzled with ranch. Oh. It's called a pickle pie pizza, and it's based on the show Chef's Table.
I will like that. I will eat the whole pizza.
That does sound like something for Instagram.
The whole experience, in my opinion, is very Instagrammable.
Is Netflix Bites a sit-down restaurant?
Yes. It reminds me of a food court. Like you have the whole museum or attraction, right? And in the middle, there's like tables, and it says Netflix Bites.
It's got to have waffles, right?
There's no waffles on the menu.
Wow.
I didn't see any waffles.
I feel like obviously for Stranger Things.
Yeah, I was trying to think, what are my favorite Netflix shows and what food must I have?
They had like these chicken bites based on Squid Game. So you have a little spinner and you spin it and it tells you which sauce to dip your chicken in. It's called, the dish is called Red Bite, Green Bite.
Oh my. Well, it like gamifies your attendees experience.
Yes.
That's a long walk though. I'm sorry.
I saw you holding this huge pretzel.
It's called Netflix Plot Twist. It's just a big Bavarian pretzel that's served with jalapeno queso and honey mustard, and is bigger than my head.
Whoa.
It definitely sounds like they're targeting kids.
Are the Bridgerton items sexy?
I want to know them.
There's a drink called the Taste of the Ton, and it's this pretty like lavender drink.
Is that a cocktail?
It's a cocktail.
Oh, okay. So you can get drinks.
Oh, yes. You can get cocktails. They have mocktails.
Well, and if you're watching Bridgerton, please be of a certain age because that show is so steamy.
Oh, yes. Not for children.
So you can find all of these stories and more at dallasnews.com/food. We're going to take a short break. And when we come back, you had some seriously hot takes to the news. Well, it's old news that Chili's no longer serves chili. And we're going to share some of those right after this.
Central Market is really into food. Like when we say cheese, it's in 12 languages into food. Butchers, bakers, and sushi roll makers into food. We're talking so obsessive about quality you can shop blindfolded into food. Central Market is really into food. If you are too, then let us turn your shopping list into a treasure map. Get inspired, get adventurous, or just get a chef-made dinner when you've got more taste buds than time. No place makes every meal more amazing like Central Market. Really into food. Shop now at centralmarket.com.
Coming up, we're going to discuss the surprising and oddly large reaction to a no chili Chili's. But first, a quick reminder that you can always reach out to the Dallas Morning News food team at eatdrink@dallasnews.com. We love hearing your thoughts and we'll sometimes even share them on the podcast, even when they're angry. So, Sarah, you have a newsletter. In fact, do you want to share those details for anybody who wants to join it?
Oh, yes, please. Okay, so go to dallasnews.com/newsletters. Under topics of interest, you're looking for 2 of our newsletters. Eat, Drink, DFW is Imelda's newsletter that publishes every Friday, and Restaurant News is my newsletter that publishes every Wednesday. Both come via email. They are free to get, and they just help our readers stay informed on the food news every week. And a heck of a lot of people are already subscribed to these newsletters. So if you haven't yet, get in there because this is a fun way to stay connected with us and be smarter and cooler when you go to happy hour with your friends.
Yeah.
All right. So last week on Wednesday, I reminded our readers that Chili's no longer serves chili. And in that email newsletter, I said that I'd never wanted chili from Chili's until now because I can't have it. So I jokingly asked if I should start a petition or maybe write my city council person. And here's the amazing part. A lot of people thought that maybe I should.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is not some small thing. This is a big thing, according to a tiny but loud audience of people. So let's read some of our favorite comments.
One reader said, the only thing I will order at Chili's since 1975 was an old-timer with a bowl of red to dump on it because the chili burger did not have enough chili on it. Now I have no need to return to Chili's. Oh my God. Wow.
Fighting words.
Bowl of chili to dump on her burger. Hello.
Maria told Sarah, I actually noticed the loss of the chili immediately. Beyond becoming incensed, I declared that if they couldn't bother having chili at Chili's, then they clearly didn't need my business after 40 plus years for false advertising.
Oh my God.
What?
Wow.
Do people not know about the baby back ribs? Like, they're amazing.
No, wow.
They're amazing.
Wow.
Or the chicken crispers, which is a whole other thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to open that can of worms. Okay. I've got one more to read. Jeff brought my favorite email and it's a little bit long and worth every second. Okay. Sarah, he wrote, the nation needs your help here.
Yes, Sarah. You are our champion as always.
You guys, I take food really seriously, and it's people like Jeff who make me feel not crazy.
No, I feel like you need a cape.
No,
And a mask.
but thank you. Okay, Jeff says, Chili's is missing an opportunity to continue its successful return to the glorified simplicity of yesteryear by adding chili back to the menu, maybe for a limited time only or on an annual basis.
I like that.
He goes on. Months with burr in them. September, October, November.
We get it.
You know when it's cold outside.
Yes.
Or they could have a monthly beer-based chili in September, October, or November.
I love this.
They could also make chili available in the bar area only if they wanted to drive a more exclusive following amongst higher volume beer and margarita drinkers. Think winter happy hour.
This guy needs to be on the marketing team.
I know.
Yes. $1 million idea in this podcast again.
I know. Okay, he goes on, and this is still so worth it. Jeff says the pricing needs to be right, though, so that they don't lose money from what could have been a burger sale. A great point. That's easy to do, he says. Small sampler, quote, shooters at $2 for a trial. And then you could get a deluxe bowl of red for an entree for $8 or $9. And your add-ons are $2 to $3 each. So like you get your bowl of red for $8 or $9, but then you also want, I don't know, cheese or hot sauce or something like that. Maybe some scallions. Those cost extra. So he's trying to be careful that burger eaters spend the same amount if they're going to go for chili as their main.
See, I'm seeing a shot glass filled with chili with a little bit of cheese and a Frito on top.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, and to Jeff's point, those shooters are $2.
Yes, and with a tiny spoon.
Call back to Claire Baller. Okay, this is the last part of Jeff's email. Can you help me drive this home with Chili's? We've got a little time in our favor to get this cooking now before a September launch date.
I love this.
And then he finishes with parentheses, I'm actually being serious here.
Yeah, I can tell. He put a lot of thought into
No,
that.
yeah, Jeff, we knew it.
Well, they're amazing ideas.
They are amazing ideas and they're free amazing ideas. Like, I don't know where Jeff works, but it's not Chili's.
Yeah.
So Chili's, if you're listening, and we do know the people over there. We know several people over there now that I think about it.
Brinker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we know the co-founder of Chili's, Larry, who doesn't work there anymore, but also has great ideas. Chili's, everybody's Ziz. If you're listening, these are free ideas, and there's a fair chance that your newspaper of record would write about it.
Yeah.
If you choose to add any of these back.
These are all amazing ideas. And before Chili's adds chili back to their menu, which for the record, they're not actually doing that. Like we're the only ones who are talking about it right now. I'd like to know about the sales of the skillet queso. Because you guys remember, a few months ago, or maybe it was a year ago, they took the skillet queso off the menu, which had been there forever, and everybody had to come apart over it.
I was one of them.
And then Chili's was like, okay, we'll bring it back. They brought it back. Are people buying it? Because sometimes I think people like fussing more than they like actually going to a restaurant and eating something. And furthermore, are people really buying chili out at restaurants? Isn't that something we just make at home?
So, yes, I think that's a great point that every once in a while somebody will email me and say, where do I get really great chili at a restaurant? And for the most part, I'm like, you don't.
No.
You make it at home and then you have it all week. That's the beauty of chili. You heat it back up. It's better the second day and the third day. And so the fact that Chili's was named after a dish that's way more famous to be made at home than it is in a restaurant is surprising to begin with. But what isn't surprising is that people didn't buy it that much.
Yes. Yeah. I'm like, if people were buying it this much, they would still have it on the menu.
Totally.
And for the record, if you don't want to make chili, they do have a really, really good one at Central Market.
Ooh, that's actually a good tip because I don't really know where to get great chili. Tolbert's in Grapevine is a place that people talk about a lot. But other than that, it does not have main character energy.
I mean, there's Wendy's.
I also just make taco soup at home. Is that the same as chili? Does that count?
Oh, no, because chili is more like taco soup is kind of a stock-based thing, and chili is just like meat and beans, essentially.
I think it's a chili cousin.
It has to be. It tasted a lot like it.
I am trying to think if I have ever eaten some chili, some good chili, and I don't know. I don't remember. Because we don't have that chili, you know? In Mexico, we make, or in many places in Latin America, we make frijoles puercos, you know? Or charro beans also with chorizo and bacon and cilantro and things like that. But I know that here beans in Chile are like a controversial thing.
Yeah, because everything you're mentioning is kind of bean forward.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, but Julie likes beans in chili. I just have to call you out.
Yeah, I do, because chili without beans is a condiment. That's something you put on a hot dog. I'm sorry.
That is... I've never heard anybody put it like that, and it's so wrong and so right.
It's true.
All at the same time, you're right.
My mother would say it's no longer healthy without the beans.
Well, why would anybody be eating chili to be healthy? I mean, my bowl of chili has sour cream and cheese and all the other business. I'm going to throw in some jalapenos just for Imelda.
Oh,
but
yes, please.
At no point are we being healthy here. I think that ship has sailed.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, definitely with the Fritos on top, too. Well, that's all the time we have for today. If you have thoughts to share or still need to rant about chili, please tell us about it at eatdrink@dallasnews.com. Special thanks to Dallas Morning News Assistant Managing Editor Christopher Wynn, who also won a big award this week.
He sure did. He won the Robert W. Deckard Award for Civic Journalism.
Oh,
It's a big one.
Congratulations.
Yep.
And he also, for the record, has never eaten chili at Chili's. For the news, I'm Julie Fisk. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Eat, Drink, DFW from the Dallas Morning News is made possible by Central Market.